Dave Ramsey, he's never wrong. But he's not always right.
Hey, how are you?
Oh my gosh, hi Dave.
Sure, what's up?
You have no idea, like, how awesome you are. I mean, like, everything you do is just, it's perfect. It just is. There's, like, nothing you can do that's wrong. I've been to every one of your classes. I've read all your books. You're just amazing. There's nothing you can do that's wrong.
You need to see a counselor, darling.
Yeah.
You need to get some guidance because you're trying to be sweet and you're trying to believe it, and yet your brain in your heart.
Thank you so much for that. I'm actually going to be starting Church of Dave Ramsey.
It's just not normal. Normal people don't do this crap. Okay? I mean, there's all kinds of weird stuff out there that's perverted and all that, but I'm talking about normal people. You are crazy. There's really no in between.
Yeah, of course, because everything you say is right. So, all right, thank you. Hi, Ridge here, and today we're talking about Dave Ramsey never being wrong, but not always right. And if this is your first time here and you're interested in starting or continuing your journey to wealth, make sure you take the first step by hitting the subscribe button, the bell notification, so you don't miss any steps that we're taking on our journey to wealth. Because don't forget, we can be financially free. Also, if you find value in this, go ahead and slap that like button. Dave Ramsey, never being wrong. Let's talk about that. As I mentioned in my previous video, you have to remember who Dave Ramsey is talking to. The majority of people that he's talking to are people that are in a lot of financial crisis. There's a vast amount of people out there that, if they follow this information, they will become successful and wealthy. Now, is it the best? Of course not, but it's not wrong information. Let's go over a couple of those issues right now. Number one, the snowball. This is the biggest one that people freak out about. So Dave Ramsey talks about paying off debts at the smallest amount first, regardless of interest rates. And it's not a wrong choice to do it. There are tons of people that find the benefit of chunking out those small debts first and building your inspiration and your willpower to conquer that next debt, as I mentioned in the previous video. It's not wrong advice to do that, but it's not always right advice. There are some circumstances that will lend itself to paying off the more expensive interest rate, especially if it's just horrible interest rate and it's just killing your budget. You may be better off really focusing on that one first. There could be circumstances, but Dave Ramsey in general just says pay the smallest amount first and then largest. And again, it's not wrong information, but it's not always right. The next one I want to go over is never use credit cards. So this one is probably the most controversial. Let me know in the comments below if you think this is the most controversial. Dave Ramsey says never to use credit cards. Have plastic surgery. Boom, cut them up, never again. The only plastic you should have in your wallet is, as he says, maybe his health insurance card, maybe a library card, his driver's license, and a debit card. There's a lot of safety in having credit cards. So again, for the type of people that Dave Ramsey is talking to, which for the majority, not everybody that goes to Financial Peace University or reads his book or anything are in this boat, but for the majority of people are debtaholics. They're addicted to debt. It is not wrong for Dave Ramsey to tell these people to never use credit cards and just to not even go there. That's not wrong information. He's not wrong about that, but he's not always right. And this is where it gets a little sticky. There's a lot of people that can get benefits off of controlled spending and using and paying off credit cards. But those are the majority of people that aren't making the credit card company money. The majority of people that are making the credit card company money are the people that Dave Ramsey is trying to help. So it is possible that you can use credit cards and use them safely. Of course it is. You know, if you're a very disciplined and budgeted spender, using credit cards to pay certain bills or to use as your daily spending, you know, maybe you have multiple different credit cards, one for grocery, one for gas, and one for something else. That can be a great way as long as you know for sure you have a non-variable income that you can, at the end of each month, pay it off in full and not carry over any interest. That can be a great, great thing. But for Dave Ramsey to say never use credit cards, again, for the majority of people that he's trying to help, that's not wrong information. It may not be right for everyone, but it's not wrong information. For the next one, I'm going to wear this on my face. I'm kidding. And then the next one that I hear people saying about Dave Ramsey's wrong about this, is the investment ideas that he's like, invest into stocks, the overall market. And as I said in my previous video, yeah, that's because he's trying to make it simple, okay? He's not a stock investor. He's not gonna go through every scenario for you to find the best fit for you. That's something you and a financial advisor need to do. It's not Dave Ramsey or other people from Financial Peace University. That's not their job. So for Dave Ramsey to recommend the different mutual funds or index funds that he promotes and is sponsored by is still not wrong information. It's simple. It's invest into this, boom, simple math. This is the average, this is safe. Just about any financial advisor will tell you that. Is there better ways to make money? Absolutely there is. But they're higher risk and it's not as simple. So that's what Dave Ramsey's trying to do. Dave Ramsey wants to make sure that he makes it as simple as possible for people that are just getting out of a crisis to start investing. And that is the simplest form of investing as possible, which is mutual funds or index funds, IRAs, things like that. He recommends that because it's so simple. So again, Dave Ramsey's not wrong to invest into it. If you follow his plan like hundreds and millions of people have, you will not be screwed in any way. So he's by no means a fake guru by suggesting these things because these things simply work. Is there better ways to do all of these snowball and investment strategies and using credit cards? Is there better ways to build wealth and stuff like that? Obviously there is. So Dave Ramsey's method and his baby step strategy is just simple. That's why it's called baby steps, because it's just taking one little step at a time and very simple steps into accumulating and building wealth, getting debt paid off, getting it out of your life, changing your mindset, start investing. And because it's helped millions, Dave Ramsey is not wrong in suggesting this. The point I'm trying to make is we need to stop focusing on the little things that we disagree with Dave Ramsey. There's nothing that he says is wrong. Nothing he's saying to these people that are in financial crisis or that people that just want to start getting their mindset correct so they can start setting themselves an investment for the future, for their retirement. Nothing that he's saying is wrong. It's all helpful information. It's all right because he wants to make it as simple as possible. And as your knowledge in your brain begins to grow about wealth and investment and paying off debt, you can begin to take these other steps in advancing those baby steps to maybe toddler steps and then adult steps and stuff like that. But that's not what Dave Ramsey's trying to do. So again, I want you to think about all what Dave Ramsey has to say. And that is just simply, Dave Ramsey is not wrong, but he's not always right. So I want you to let me know in the comments below if this is just way off base. Because when I look at Dave Ramsey, yes, his baby steps can be improved upon. Baby steps to toddler steps to teen steps, but that's not his job. His job is just to start to help you to walk. So when it comes to baby steps, an Olympian coach shouldn't try to give advice to a dad teaching his son to take his first baby steps. Of course not. That would be stupid. And that's what Dave Ramsey's trying to do with a lot of people out there and with his method and with his training program. Take the first baby steps. And then there's other people that can help you with the toddler steps, and then you can become the Olympian runner. So you may be already a toddler and taking toddler steps or adult steps, or maybe even you're an Olympian runner. We need to be careful not to critique the dad who's helping their children take their first baby steps.
3, 2, 1, we're debt free! We're debt free! We're debt free!
I'm debt free! We're debt free!
Craig, we're debt free.
Sherry, this one's for you. We're debt free.
I'm debt free.
I'm debt free! I'm debt free!
That's how you do a debt-free scream. Well done, sir.